calling.
Hey.
Hey, Bookie.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
My name is Amani Ko.
I'm Dee. And I'm Winter Joelle.
And I'm your host for today's episode. It's Tanaijah Jallana, none other than TJ, okay? But we're back with another episode. Thanks to all the listeners who have been joining us thus far. We appreciate you guys so much. So I actually have the pleasure of doing a really special episode. This episode, you guys are hearing this, it's Christmas Day. Even if you're listening to it a couple days later, it's an even bigger holiday on this side of the GCC world because a few days after Christmas, one of our hosts is celebrating a birthday. A big birthday. We're crossing over from the mid-20s.
Not too much. Not too much. Slow it down.
Yeah.
Because from 24 to 26, baby, last time I checked. But
Make your way. Tell them what's her.
Because what Amani say?
Make your way over to the late side. Make your way over to the late side.
But this season is very special to us, not only because it's the Christmas holiday and we love Christmas, but Winter has a birthday during this season as well. And we just want to first start off by giving her an early happy birthday. All of you that are listening, please go ahead, drop it in the comments, go blow up her Instagram. And say happy birthday early. Say it early. Say it today on the 25th, okay? Thank y'all.
You don't got to threaten the people. That's all right. Yeah, my birthday going to come regardless.
So I wanted to kick off the episode with something different that we haven't done this before. Something kind of fun. So I took it upon myself to go and just look up some random fun facts about the year that Winter was born. I was also born the same year, 1998. 98 babies.
Period.
Fans, if you're a 98 baby. So here's some random fun facts, okay? The average life expectancy was 76 and a half years old. I pray I live to see 76 years. I pray I live to see beyond 76 years.
Yeah.
In 1998, the average life expectancy was 76.58 to be exact. That was the average.
It's the 0.58 for me.
0.58, yes. And I want all of them. Google's first Google Doodle appeared on their welcome page. So I feel like we're pretty cool as 98 babies because Google Doodles, that's a huge thing. Everybody looks for, especially the ones that are like Black History Month and all those things. So the fact that their first doodle came out the year that we were born, I just think Google owes us a check. Yeah, for sure.
Trendsetter generation.
Honestly, get over it. Get over it. Talking about some oodle doodles.
Just saying.
Also, the first MP3 player was released in Japan the year that we were born. I mean, it's giving. It's
you know what?
giving.
1998 was that year, baby.
No,
yeah,
this is ridiculous.
I'm thinking,
this is ridiculous.
This conversation is clipped. Because what? No, stop.
Keep going.
Stop. No, stop.
Internet blogs appeared for the first time in 1998.
Okay.
Wow. So definitely trendsetters, okay? And and the other two are just really interesting fun facts because we are definitely in a place of inflation right now. And the average price for a gallon of gas was $1.06.
Ooh.
And a dozen eggs was 88 cents.
My eggs cost $5. Why are we growing up
right
in the
now is
hardest
$2.99.
time?
That's cheap.
And that's cheap right now.
Why
yeah.
are we growing up in some difficult times? Like the way I go to Trader Joe's and get my little blue brown eggs for $5 because I want to be getting organic eggs is crazy. And you're talking about 89 cents? I need a farm.
89 cents.
Girl,
88 cents, sorry.
$1.09 a gallon. I'll be all up and down the coast. Up and down the coast, baby. You want to go where? Okay.
Let's go. I got it. I can fill that take up.
I'll drive.
I'll drive, and y'all know I don't do that. I'll drive. We can take my car.
If she says she's going to drive, you better get in that car.
That's why my face is like this. I'm shocked. Okay. We're going to have to
$1
lower that. We're going to have to lower that gas price.
What's the catch? Because whatever you doing, you ain't telling me the secret sauce.
Literally. No, but TBT to when, I don't know when it was, that gas had dropped down mad low, like in the midst of COVID era, because it was skyrocketing super high, and it came down to like $2.50 for like a day. And people was driving states away to fill up because gas, what they call gas stations, was running out of gas. Yeah, that's the type of excitement I would have if I saw $1 at the tank. We riding just to ride, windows down and AC on. Let's go.
Swear to God. No destination.
We going to Florida ATL every weekend.
Oh my god.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah, for real.
Do you guys refer to that time as COVID time? I'm only asking because I refer to it personally as like the year. So I'll be like, but I know that people say, oh, during COVID a lot.
I say during COVID.
Yeah, especially at work when we're just going over things. We definitely, even in the office, we refer to as the COVID year. We don't even say the year. We're just like, the COVID year,
like
we missed out on X, Y, and Z. This is how we adjusted.
Just not even the COVID year, just during COVID.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like I say during COVID a couple times, but now I feel like I just resonated with, all right, it was a year, like I can't keep thinking about that. I feel like I'm just getting out of COVID. I feel like I'm just getting out of COVID, like I feel like, okay, wait, let me get my thoughts. To me, COVID was a time that everyone became like isolated, and because we had to. And I think personally, it caused me to feel like I was very isolated all the time and so used to that. But like once I took the time to realize, I'm like, I used to do things all the time, go out here or there, hang out with friends, like here or there, and do things. But it felt like I was just in a box at home this whole time.
I agree. Not to make the whole conversation about COVID or the COVID era, but I've always been an isolator, so I loved it. It wasn't until we came up out of there and people was going back outside, and I was like, okay, well, this is a little weird because ain't nobody in the house no more. What's going on? That's when it really was like, okay, this is something. I was loving it, though. Everybody was in the house. Y'all know that's my domain. We could kick it. We could have a good time. We could have a little lituation in the house. Getting me outside is the problem. Then when things started to revert, I was like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say too. I'm like, I feel like this is the first year I feel like things were actually reverted. Like summer felt like an actual regular summer a little bit. Like it wasn't.
Facts. Felt like 2016 a little bit. It was giving
exactly.
A little hint
It was giving
2016.
2016 a little bit, but you know, now. So I think that really helped because I needed that change. I needed to get back outside a little bit. I like to play both. I like to be inside and outside when I want to be.
I like to get dragged out, but when I'm out there, baby, it's a good time.
It is. It's always a good time.
Well, speaking of COVID, and even just tying in our conversation that we were having, I'm 100% sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that in 1998, no one ever thought that they would live to see a pandemic.
Girl.
Even grandparents, like my grandmother was like, I didn't think I would ever live to see something like this, see the world actually be shut down. So that was definitely a time, and we could tell our children. Well, I don't have any children, so I will tell my children about the time when I survived the pandemic.
You love pointing out the fact that you don't have kids.
Because I was going to say I could tell children, but I mean, your children, well, Snow was born after, and then your daughter was born before. Well, no,
she
not
was
before.
in the thick of it.
Yeah, during. So, like she kind of know a little bit.
She a COVID baby. For real,
she a COVID baby. That's why I'm like, she kind of know a little bit. But so with that being said, like I said, we are celebrating Winter's birthday, and I just kind of have a question to pose, honestly, for all of us. As we're getting older, do you still feel excited about your birthdays, or is it just another day now as life goes on? Okay, pause. Go to Winter's Instagram and give her a birthday shout out.
I feel like my birthday, I'm like not excited for it anymore. Unless I have something planned in advance, which I have a hard time with, especially when it comes to my birthday, which is crazy because you would think that I would be planning something in advance, but most times I don't. But the reason to that is because there's a lot of birthdays in May in my family, especially my mother's. My birthday is May 13th. Hers is May 28th. And we're always going on vacation. That got nothing to do with me, but it always got something to do with that family and my mom's birthday. Just like next year, we going to Jamaica, but the Jamaica trip is for her birthday. But best believe I'm going to be celebrating mine too.
But honestly, period. But your birthday is also, you have the same birthday as your grandma. You have a really great birthday. It's May. It's like right when it gets warm here. You could plan stuff. You just don't.
You're right.
But that's only because you like for people to plan things for you.
But that's the thing. No one ever be planning nothing for
Exactly.
me.
But that's the vibe you want. You want it to be set up. And I'm going to say that because I learned that this year for my birthday. I was like, I don't want to plan nothing. I didn't plan one thing. Everyone kept asking me, what's planned? What's the plan? What's planned? And you guys already know I'm always pre-organized. I got weekends planned out with the full itinerary. This is what I'm doing. This is what's going on in advance. This year I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to plan anything. I just want everything to go. And it was one of the best birthdays. I felt like for a long time, since my grandma passed away right before my birthday when I was 13, it caused me to feel sad around my birthday, so I didn't enjoy it for a long time. But when I turned 27 this year was like the best birthday I've had.
Oh, I love that. I do. I think for me, I'm literally the only person who has felt this way about my birthday almost my entire life. I'm indifferent. Like, my birthday is going to come whether we celebrate it or not. And also my birthday is 2 days after Christmas. So outside of me being very young and my mother being very intentional about celebrating my birthday 2 weeks before Christmas arrived. So that way I had that time. Outside of that, like, I've always been cool. Like, my birthday is going to come regardless. And I'm also the type to where, so another fun fact, Mr. Big, aka my man, aka Mr. Man's birthday is December 26th. So today, right before mine, and he's the complete opposite. So he loves to be celebrated. He loves to celebrate, right? So I threw him a surprise birthday party. I don't even know what day it was, but it was around that time. It might have actually been on his exact birthday. And then the next day when my birthday rolled around, he had COVID. My baby had to be separated from everyone. And so, girl,
We all had COVID.
I don't know what happened. Everybody tested positive for COVID the next day. So somebody had it,
Yes.
and it was moving like a wildfire. But so I woke up the next day on my actual birthday, put a candle in one of his leftover cupcakes, blew out my little candle, and my heart was so full. Like, I'm really... Like, I don't mind being low key, but I also do appreciate being celebrated on my birthday. It's just not something that I look for, nor have I ever looked for people to celebrate me. Regardless, I feel like that happens every day.
I love a birthday. I love my birthday and I love celebrating people's birthday. I just love birthdays. Like, to know me, to really know, like, I'm not lying. Like, if I could show up for your birthday or play a part in your birthday in any way, I'm going to. That's just, I really just love birthdays. I love celebrating my people. I love gift giving, even if it's something small. So yeah, I just love birthdays. I love my birthday. And I think that's just from growing up as a child. My mom made birthdays a huge deal. My grandmother was the same way with my mom and her siblings. Like, birthdays was another Christmas, literally. So that's kind of why I think that I have this really strong attachment to birthdays. Really quick, rapid fire, and then we're going to shift this conversation. Best gift you've ever received for your birthday? Go.
My surprise birthday party last year. Loved it. Amazing. It was great. I cried. I shed a little tear. By far, favorite of all time. I don't know if you would count that as a gift, but to me, that was a gift because it was given to me and I know nothing about it.
That party was so much fun. I like, the game board was perfect.
I still have it and it's laminated.
I mean, I was tired.
I know you were tired. You just got off the plane, came and helped. That was
It was a great
that was
time.
a really great time. That was a really good day.
Didn't go to sleep till 4 o'clock. I was up for literally 24 hours straight. My
you
flight
love me.
was at, like, my flight was probably at like 5, I think, in the mornings. Where I live, I'm not next to a major airport, so I have to drive 2.5 hours to get to a major airport. So that means I have to leave extra early. So if my flight is anywhere between the hours of 5 and 6, baby, you don't go to sleep, okay? You just go ahead and take that drive to the airport and you get on that plane. And then we didn't wrap things up until about 3, 4 in the morning.
Yes,
So,
we were.
yeah, it was a great
that
time,
was
though.
so
I
much
loved it.
fun.
Like, see,
was
that's my
had.
type of vibe. One, we was in the house. Two, I was honestly okay not doing nothing. I told Mr. Big I wanted a cake. That was it. I don't know how he ended up getting me there. I think I called Tanaijah when we were downstairs. I was like, Tehran brought me to your house. Can you let us up? Because I was irritated at that point. Because I don't know, like, why am I here? I said I wanted a cake. What are we doing?
You did sound irritated too. I was like, yeah, come upstairs. Like, come on. That was
upstairs.
so good.
I was like, oh my God,
She
y'all
did. She
love
cried.
me.
She did cry.
And I made a game board for the party. It was like Winter's birthday, whatever. I don't even remember. And it was a full
I think it was like
game
Winter's
board.
Wonderland.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
Really?
No, I don't know.
It
What
was winter something.
It was her
I don't
25th
remember.
something.
Couldn't tell you, but it was like a Candyland type board.
Yes, it was a Candyland
Well, the
board
big
for
header says
adults.
Winter's 25th birthday.
Yes,
That's
okay,
what
that's
it
what I
said
was
on the big header. But it was a Candyland theme type game
Mhm.
board. Like you had to move your pieces along the board. You picked up whatever card your piece landed on. And the game pieces were Dollar Tree erasers. So cute. I also still have
what?
those.
We searched. Okay, listen. We searched the dollar store. Deke searched before I got there. We searched when I got there, and we could not find
Like,
it.
we went to so many stores. I can't even understand why they just didn't have little things like that.
It didn't make sense.
So then the dice I found, I got that huge dice. We should have bought the little ones. I don't know why I bought that. That's where I went wrong. I will say that was the only part that where I went wrong was I'm like, oh, maybe we just need one, and we definitely needed to. Yeah, but other than that, it was such a good vibe.
It was nice though. It was amazing.
That's a story for another day. I came across those videos actually the other day. I was doing some work on my hard drive, and I came across the videos of some of the little challenges that we had to do during that aim. I was cracking up laughing. I got to share them with y'all. With y'all, not y'all as in the listeners, y'all as in the four of us. Mind y'all business.
Yeah, that stays in
Mind
our
that
chat.
business.
That stays in our chat.
I think the only gift that I received that I feel like actually comes in use to this day is my Dyson blow dryer. That joint be coming in handy, girl.
I
tell
want one,
y'all.
so I know that's a good gift.
Yeah, that's
feel like I
that's
want-
a good gift.
I feel like I want something like that so I can start doing my hair myself more,
Yeah, I say that and then decide to go pay money to have somebody else do it.
Okay, wait. I have a question. We're talking about holiday, Christmas time. By the time this comes out, it is Christmas. But are we doing our yearly gift exchange, guys?
Oh, girl, I done forgot we did that.
Yes, we should still. I don't see.
I was
if-
like,
unless there's
I gotta
a
ask
reason
you
why
that.
we don't want to, but if not, we definitely
Okay,
agree.
perfect. Set it up.
Tanaijah, in other words.
Right.
Send the link.
So resend out the link.
Send the
Thanks.
link.
Gotcha. At this point, I am the link sender.
Very much of that.
Sounds
Thank
great.
you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Did everybody share their best gift?
My best gift I received was my camera for Christmas that year.
Oh, that's a good gift too.
That's a good gift.
Yeah, I feel like that was like a start of my new life, and I loved it. It was really great.
But if you could relive one birthday, which one would it be? I think if I could relive one birthday exactly how it was, my 16th birthday, I would definitely relive that. I went on a trip for my 16th birthday, and I had a great time. I also had family members with me, one that passed not too long after that. So that I would definitely relive that birthday.
I feel like for me, I was going to say my 16th birthday as well, because that's when I had my little sweet 16, little, no quince, but it felt like a quince to me. But that day was a really great day. I would think so, right, guys?
No, it was great. It
We
was
had a
great. I
ball.
would definitely relive that one with you.
We turned out that ball in the corner by ourselves.
We had a time in that corner, Bookie. We sure did.
Honestly, because you guys are talking about 16th birthday, it made me think about my 16th birthday, and that was a great birthday. Like, I had my same reasons why, but like, I don't feel like I want to say that birthday. So I'm going to say,
actually want to be different. So
like, I feel like my 22nd birthday was when we went to the city, you, me, and Imani, and we went out.
Yes.
And then we had that brunch.
That was a time.
Boo. I just moved away and couldn't attend none of the festivities. It was very ghetto, but I'm happy you enjoyed yourself. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, when was it where we went to the
the male strip? We could talk about that. We're grown now.
That was that. Right. We were grown then.
I
We were
know.
all
Guys,
21.
and this was when I wasn't 21 yet.
no,
I had a
I wasn't
fake.
21 yet. I forgot.
I had a fake, and we had the best time.
Let's back
And
it up. Okay, let's do a quick.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
something we can definitely give it story time.
yeah.
Let's back it up. So, like Deke said, it was her 22nd birthday. We decided, the three of us, to get a room and go out to the city that night. So we went to the city. We knew that we were going to the male strip club. We had already got tickets for that. We go there. It's wrapping up. As it's wrapping up, there's this guy who's a promoter for the club that's above the male strip club. So he comes over to me and he's basically, y'all already know how men are. So he comes over to me and he's just chatting. So then he says, oh, there's a club upstairs and I'm a promoter. I could get y'all in for free. Oh, boss. So I was like, oh, perfect. So get us in for free. Basically is what we need. What do we need? A wristband, a stamp, whatever it is. Give us that so we can go. Great. So that's what we did. All three of us. We then go. There's a little, what was it? It wasn't like a deli or something. It had a bunch of little things in there, but we ended up getting pizza, remember? Because we sat by the window and we got slices of pizza. We sat there and waited because there was a little bit of wait before they opened up the doors to the club. So we sat down there, we ate, had a great time. We walk up. A few things happened going into this club. I don't know if y'all remember. So we walk up the stairs. We're at the little check-in desk. They are asking for our IDs. Tanaijah and I gave our IDs. Amani proceeds to give them the fake ID.
Let's just clarify that it's November and Amani would be 21 in May, right?
Yes. She was about to be 21, so
it
y'all don't do
wasn't
too much
she was
anyway.
20. It
Right.
wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
better not
let's
be doing
clarify.
too much while y'all
21.
listening.
She was about to turn 20. Nonetheless, she hands it to them, and they were kind of nice about it, but they did keep it. They did not give it back.
Which was weird.
No.
I could get
The
you in
guy
trouble right
literally
now.
said, he looked at it. He was like, why would you have a New York ID in New York? And then we looked at her.
That was true.
That's from
and then
New
we
York.
did look at her like, dang, that's crazy, because I don't think we knew that it was a New York fake.
New
And we
York
would have been
one.
like, that's probably not a good idea from the jump.
Right.
Because we're
But
in New York.
can we talk about how? But can we talk about how the week before you didn't? Your ID didn't work in White Plains, and we went out the following weekend.
Oh my gosh.
yes.
I forgot about that.
But the guy actually
work,
gave him
I
and
should
then
have
he-
known.
Yeah, but
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, you better take this and leave right now before I call the police." I'm like, "Dang, it's not even to
It
that."
didn't work because didn't you low-key pull out your real ID at first? Like you looked down and then you
No,
put it back in
I
your pocket.
left it in the
And I had to
car.
go to the car. I do remember having to go to the car because they were screaming in the bathroom. Tanaijah was running, screaming in the bathroom. Dang, we need the car keys because Amani's ID is in the car and she can't get in. She's stuck outside. To know means to know. Once I got to go to the bathroom, I had to go. There's no collecting $200. There's no collecting $200. There's no pressing pause. I have to go. So they got left. I showed them people my ID and I went inside and went to the bathroom. That's why they were looking for me. But anyway, we get to the place. They were nice. They basically told her, yeah, this is fake. I'm going to still let you inside, but you can't have this back. So we go upstairs. We get all the way up the stairs. Now they're telling us we got to check our coats. I'm arguing with the people because I don't want to check my coat. But the reason why I didn't want to check my coat was because I was wearing my coat because the zipper of my of my jeans was broken. So I needed that coat to cover up the broken zipper.
Not now.
I
The
didn't
coat became a
remember
part of the fit.
Yes. It became part of the fit and they got me. But nonetheless, we had a great time. Amani speed
we had a
racer
great time
on the way
because we
back.
had no choice but to
Listen,
stay there.
please,
as she does.
You
As
didn't
she
know
does.
you didn't know how I was driving because you and D would sleep.
Our sleep.
And it's so funny as we were talking about this now because didn't you like just you
Yes,
tagged us
I
in that
just commented on
status?
that.
I said, don't do me because I got his bag real safe.
No,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
so funny.
Okay, yes, that was a good one. That was a good birthday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to shift gears. And since we're already doing some reflecting on memories, even from when we were younger, as I said, you guys are listening to this Christmas Day, or at least around the time of Christmas, whether it's a few days after. How was Christmas as a kid versus now for you guys? Do you think it's lost its magic? I know Deke and Sir, you guys have kids now. Is it important for you to carry that Santa Claus tradition? Like, what's the tea about Christmas now being an adult and Christmas now being a parent?
I feel like growing up, Christmas was magical for me. Like, I loved Christmas so much. You couldn't tell me about Santa Claus. You couldn't tell me about elves that are full. It just made sense. Okay. When I found out that all that was fake, that was it for me. I feel like life changed.
She said, I can't
felt
live life
lied to.
anymore.
I felt betrayed. I felt like no one was honest. It was awful. So I want to I want to keep the Christmas spirit alive for my girl. Of course, that's a dream. But I just don't know how to do it in a way that doesn't go that far where there's fake snow prints in my kitchen. But like, I'm down to do like the elf on the shelf. Like, I don't know if I want to go Santa Claus.
You have stipulations on this. Okay.
Yeah. I don't want
some cookies and milk.
I know, but I don't know if I want to go full Santa Claus or just elf on the shelf.
Listen, you better just dress up as Santa Claus and, play out a part where it looked like he's trying to take the cookies and milk and she wake up in her sleep or something like that. And she trying to open her eyes like,
she'll probably ask for the cookie. She would literally ask for the cookie for herself.
No, and I hope the people that are listening are not listening around their kids because we don't want to mess it up for them, okay?
Right. Disclaimer at the beginning of the episode.
Right.
Right. Warning, this is an adults-only episode.
For me, Christmas has always been and still is magical. I don't know if I never believed in Santa Claus or if it was more so like giving a side eye a little bit because that just don't make sense to me. You mean to tell me this man gonna slide down my chimney? What chimney? We live in a third floor apartment or we live in a project. So like, please explain to me where he's coming in this house from.
Okay, so when I asked that question to my mom, because we're living in an apartment, she told me that he came through the front door.
And you believed it.
I was a kid.
It's the way in my mind I said, and that was it for you. You just knew, yeah, that's a fact. He's coming to the front door. What are you talking about?
Duh, everybody else
That's exactly
do.
what she
Why
said.
not?
Like, it makes sense. Like, my mom told me he's coming through the front door.
Yeah,
That's how he's getting in here. Everybody be coming through the front door. So, okay, yeah.
No, that wasn't going to work for me. And so it was around the same time that I found out that my mother's name wasn't Mommy. It was actually Michelle. And that, all of the feelings Deasia expressed about finding out that Santa Claus wasn't real is how I felt when I found out that the whole world was lying to me and telling me that my mom's name was Mommy when it's not. And so if I were to tell somebody that I'm looking for Mommy, they're going to be like, who are you talking about? So
I mean, you're not lying, so... That's a fact.
After that, anything mystical, magical, Santa Claus and the elves, I know it wasn't real, but I just love the spirit or the air of Christmas, the family, the gathering, the joy that the holiday season brings, even to those who find themselves in a very sorrowful season during the holidays because of loss or whatever the case may be. There's still that air of there's something to be joyful about. You have made it through an entire year and you're about to enter into a new. So I love it. My baby love it. We do Santa Claus a little bit, but like, I don't really know how to do it for real because what I'm going to tell her. So all we do is make Christmas list to send to Santa Claus and then do the cookies and Mr. Big eats them.
That's so cute.
Well, for me, with no kids, it's still like I still be in that Christmas spirit. Like if I'm still a kid or whatever the case may be, thinking I'm about to get mad gifts and then come to find out I only got like one and some like socks or whatever. But I guess that's the reality. I guess that's the reality now of being single and having no kids, and you're getting older now.
Being single.
You're not expecting no gifts from anybody in the crib. It's like now most of the gifts underneath the tree is for my nephews and my nieces. I told my mom, I said, listen, I just need a coat because I do not own a coat.
She said, I have necessities now. This isn't just something I'm just asking for. This is a necessity.
I want a Montclair coat. That's it. I'll be Gucci off of with just that. Like, I don't own not one coat. I don't remember the last time I had a coat.
Definitely need a coat. Definitely need a coat. Like, you're in Connecticut, you need a coat.
I swear.
The way that it was freezing this weekend, you should have been had a coat.
Girl, I was layering up with the coats that are not coats.
She's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got on layers.
Yeah, not M's her bank account, but coats on her body. Yeah, that's
Swear. Swear.
I'm crying.
Yo.
Yeah, Christmas is still pretty big in my house. Now I have my godbrothers here, and so we do make it like kind of a big ordeal. We don't put their gifts under the tree. We bring them out the night before, when they go to bed, or we get up, crack it on, and put them under the tree. So they do believe in Santa Claus. Our neighbor actually currently has their house decorated, with the string lights all nice and all along their fence and everything. And they told us, actually shamed us pretty bad and said, it's Christmas time. Why our house isn't Christmas and their house is Christmas? So...
Ooh. Right. Make the house Christmas.
So get them lights up.
They were not playing.
Yeah, you definitely get those lights up. I feel like the lights will just do it. You don't even need to do anything else. Just the lights. Make sure they blink into Christmas colors.
It's funny that Amani says, like, getting older and you feel like, I'm not getting as many gifts. But now I'm strategic, okay? I have strategy when I'm going in for the gift asking as an adult. Yeah.
You sure do.
I know I'm still good at gifts, but now I have to be strategic about the placement of how, like what I want throughout the year. Okay, I got to save this one for Christmas because then it's like other people's things going to be spent on this, not mine. So that's kind of the trick. You got to, keep that little thing that you like, this costs a good 5, 6, 7. I could put that on the Christmas list because then I could say, oh, how about you and you just put y'all little money together and get me that, see? And then it makes sense. Everybody's like, great idea.
Yeah, but the way she's explaining it is literally how she does this throughout the year. And I can attest to this because we'll be on the phone. She'll see something that she likes or we'll talk about something that she's been wanting. And she'll go, no, I'm not going to do it because I'm actually going to put that on my Christmas list. And then I'm going to tell my man and my mom that they could just go half on it. Yeah. And whatever they don't want to do, I'll pay the rest. But I know they're going to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Ridiculous.
That is the method.
But it's very smart.
I suggest all of you to try it. All of you adults out there, there you go. That's the trick. If your parents still get you a gift, that's the trick. I just put you on. Okay, I'm telling you, it worked. It works. This year, I went a wholesome route. Actually, I asked my mom to basically redo my entire word for church. See? But see, here's the thing. Church clothes double as business attire depending on what you get. So now I've got new work clothes and clothes for church. See, you gotta be smart, people. You gotta be
big,
smart.
Baby. You're thinking big.
Okay?
Yeah, you know how to do
chess,
it. That's that Leo. That's
okay?
the Leo energy right there. That's Leo energy right there.
At that point, I'm just asking for a gift card to the store that I know that I can get the business clothes from because to this day, my mom still doesn't know. Bro.
That's the thing.
My mom still doesn't know my type of style, even when it comes to professionally.
So she don't care. She know it because she see you every day. She just don't. That's
the problem. We be in the store together. She be like, "This is cute, right?" I look at her and be like,
"Wait, I wish they could have seen your face."
Wait, but honestly. Anytime somebody says, this is cute, right? You like this, right? It tastes good, right? They know it's a 50% chance that it's not right. So
that's a fact.
Right.
She be like, are you sure? I'd be like, yes, let's just keep moving. Let's go to the next aisle.
She's like, scoot on over there, please. Thank you.
Get out the way.
Crying. Now that you said that,
card.
And you were talking about her being able to kind of maybe pick out a gift like that for you. What's the worst Christmas gift that you've gotten? You don't got to say who gave it to you, but, what's the worst one that you guys have gotten?
If I say it, then I'm going to say who gave it to me because they going to know. So let me think about it.
Yikes.
I'm not going to say it. Okay, got it. Okay, I don't have one, honestly, because the people in my life are really great gift givers. I'm speaking on behalf of my mom. And if she's listening to this, she probably will literally die laughing. Someone came to our house one year with I don't really even know what kind of plant it was. Maybe a succulent. I'm not really sure. It was a really small one too, like the mini succulent. And it was also with a small pack of peanuts. And it was like genuinely like it was just really, it was the whole vibe of the giving as well, that it was just like, no, you were dead serious. Like this, you got this from maybe like an office party or something, and you had peanuts and a little succulent, and you just came and dropped it off. It was actually
I don't even want to
hilarious.
say mine now because I feel mean, because that is crazy.
Crazy. Wait,
you gave me
put it over the top
peanuts?
was the peanut. That's what I'm saying.
You
See,
gave me
you right there with
peanuts.
me. That was the part that
Girl.
put it over the top. Because I just stared and I just looked and said, it couldn't be me.
Because what am I? Like, you gave me peanuts.
And it makes it worse because this is somebody that, and to know, like my mom is a great gift giver. She pays attention to detail. She gets you things that you either asked for or things that you've just said. That she's one of those. So she has given this person some great gifts. I have witnessed it myself. So to show up with a succulent and peanuts is crazy. It's absolutely diabolical.
Okay. I have been rather fortunate because I have received really good gifts throughout my life, mainly because I asked for exactly what I want. And so you can't really mess it up if that's the way you go about it. But there was this one instance where it was, a gift exchange amongst peers. And y'all looked real sharp, like, who's she about to talk about? It's not y'all, because again, I asked for what I wanted, so it's not us. But
Wait, I didn't think so, but that's hilarious because we all did.
Everybody snapped their head mad quick, like, what you mean? But okay,
Listen,
so
it was that
kinda-
50-50. I didn't know which way it was going to go. So I needed to really tune in to what you were saying.
It's not y'all. It's not y'all. It's before, we had the dough to be doing our yearly gift exchanges. So like high school time, right? And we did a nice little gift exchange. And not for nothing, my gift wasn't all that great either, but it definitely was better if we was tallying up. But so I got this perfume/cologne because there's a cologne version of it. That was cool. But the sweater that came with it, I think it had like giraffes and zebras on the arms. I don't really know what made them look at it and say, oh, this is cute. I want to see her in this. So,
was it a gag gift? Like, what? It had to be a gag gift.
No, it was a genuine gift. It was a genuine gift. But thank you. If you just so happen to hear this, thank you. I appreciated it.
I feel like for me, I don't have a bad gift, but this kind of counts as a gift because it was a birthday dinner and obviously I didn't pay for it. So technically, yes, it's a gift. So it was my 18th birthday and it was me, my mom, and my best friend at the time, and we were going out to dinner. And all I wanted to do was go to Red Lobster. That's it. I didn't want to go anywhere else. I just wanted to go to Red Lobster. I didn't want to do anything else. Just wanted to go to Red Lobster. We started making our way, and then my mom was like, I don't feel like going to Red Lobster, and drives to Outback. And if you know me, you know I cannot get with Outback. So for my 18th birthday, it's supposed to be a milestone birthday, the fact that I went to Outback instead of Red Lobster when all I wanted to do was go do that, I feel like that was just like, that was bad. That was a bad gift.
Because like you had one simple job. That's it. That's all.
And
I get it.
It's not that I was trying to be ungrateful at the time, but I really just asked for just one thing and that was it. And that was just, I want to go to Red Lobster. Yeah, no, that was awful.
I'm crying.
That I do get.
No, yeah,
get
that's what I'm
that.
saying. Like, that's actually really fair.
That's like, you asked me what I wanted. I told you what I wanted. And then because you didn't want it, we did something else. What was the
Like,
reason?
okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
okay,
get my
cool.
hopes up.
I
We
guess
could have
that's
just
what
stayed
we're
at
doing.
home. We could have stayed home.
I'm great.
The worst gift I had, and it was probably like a few, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely growing up, I was like little at the time, so it was like hard for me to really figure out like what was like, I thought like everything, well, most of the stuff I was like, oh my God, it's a good gift. But I guess come to find out that my parents were getting me stuff from the flea market.
Chill out. I'm actually growing.
They were getting me stuff from the flea market. And
Oh my God.
So
That's
you
nice.
was getting that
Off of a-
Gucci, Louis, Fendi Prada from the flea?
girl, I was bringing it to school really like, you know, at that time, like people couldn't tell what was real and what was fake, especially me. And then there was this one time that they had bought me Air Forces, and I was in elementary school at the time, and it was a couple wears that I had in, and the bottom of the shoe was coming off, and they were basically like Air Force flip-flops.
Wait, you didn't just say that. You didn't just say that.
No, I'm dead serious. They were flopping. Like the whole sole of the bottom of the shoe was coming off.
Oh my goodness.
Like, how embarrassing.
Have you ever told them? Well, I know they knew,
They
obviously, but I'm
know.
saying, like,
To this
have you
day,
ever,
I-
like, told them, like, oh, appreciate you having me an Air Force flip flop? Like, I'm just wondering how that conversation went.
They started laughing like it was funny. Why did I have to walk around school having them joints flop? And now I feel like I gotta drag my foot so it's not doing too much.
Oh,
Like
my
that day
goodness,
was probably
my
the
cheeks.
longest day
Oh.
ever. Like that day could not hurry up.
She was preaching to the Molly. All right, well,
Girl,
What time of
all I
day
know is
did these sneakers
that I
start
believe it was
God,
coming?
that
around
for
like
you.
it was around like I don't think it was called like periods in elementary school, but I was like in like going into my second class. Yeah, I had to
Was
sit
it
down.
before
I was-
lunch
I
and
was
recess?
out for the count.
Was it before lunch and recess?
I was
definitely
out for
long
the
Way
day.
too
count.
early.
I couldn't do no climbing because if I did those climbing the monkey bars, my
Yeah.
joint would have been. My joint would have been. And at that time, I didn't care what color socks I was wearing. I'm wearing mismatched socks. They just,
Please.
that joint ain't make no sense, yo.
Oh my
gosh.
And I know
Mismatched
they listening. I already know my
sucker.
mom's
Hated
gonna be
that.
listening. She gonna be dying laughing because she know exactly what I'm talking about.
You did this to me.
You did this. Now I know. Now I know.
Oh,
When I asked my dad for the
goodness.
Montclair jacket, he wouldn't be like, "Well, I could look to the flea market for
The
you."
flea,
Nah.
yeah, he said, revert you to your old days. That's crazy. They didn't have to do like, nah, the forces from the flea is crazy because, you know, kids need durable sneakers, okay?
They do.
I don't think the flea is giving durable. I don't know.
It's
I
not.
don't got nothing from there, but I don't think that's what they supply. So
Y'all could have at least went to Walmart. I mean,
At
after the
least.
courses they were out, the
I don't
and ones
think
was
Target
going to
had
run
Cat
you
and
a
Jack
couple
back
weeks.
then, but
Like, give me the Skechers that light up every time I step.
at least, yeah, that would have been lit. Yeah,
Well, not
sure.
for nothing. Skechers have their own stores.
That's true.
I'm just saying. I
They
ain't never
do.
owned a pair. But, you feel me?
Yeah, did you guys like the light up shoes? I don't feel like I ever was a panther.
No, I never had the light up shoes.
I feel like I had ones. I think did they purchase this on? I don't think my mom was a fan of them, but my mom was definitely a mom that if I liked it, she was just like, whatever, okay. She always kept me dressed, but I was one that loved certain things. So I'm like, I could wear the same shirt. I wanted to wear the same shirt over and over and over because I like that shirt. It got bell sleeves. I have a thing for pants with bell bottoms, and even though I still love a dramatic sleeve, I love something with a flare. That started as a child. I had this one shirt that literally had belled sleeves, and I wanted to wear it every single day. I at least have one school picture with it on. But I wanted to wear, actually, I think I have 2 school pictures with it on from 2 different years. But I love that shirt. I love that shirt now. So I was that kind of kid. So whatever I really, really liked, my mom would just be like, whatever, just wear it.
Those were my favorite. I was
I loved
skating
my
to each
Heelys
class.
too. That's a fact.
Till they banned it. I was so mad when they banned
from
it.
schools, right? Yeah, I remember that. They say y'all
like
doing
it could have been like they could have at least gave some simple shoes. Like I don't understand. Like parents nowadays, I don't understand how parents are like buying their children, especially like when they're little, like actually expensive shoes, like or clothes or whatever, knowing that they're gonna mess them up. Like there's no point in even wasting your money on that. Like right now at their age, like by the time that you're gonna send them to school, they come back, it's all scuff marks, dirt marks, they stepped in mud, all that.
No, that's true. I agree with that. Because, like I said, I do believe kids need some durable shoes, but I don't believe they need $200-$300 shoes. And you know them shoes about to be dirty in 2 seconds. That don't even make sense whatsoever. So
right, you only wearing them for in the house when we take pictures, and you taking them off before we step out.
Nah, this is for display.
Okay, so we've obviously just been talking about our childhood, and I think conversations about this time of year, about Christmas, is a time of reflection. I think the holidays as a whole just causes you to reflect on your life, and just kind of just enjoy certain memories as well. So I just kind of wanted to have a quick conversation about things that the holiday season causes you to reflect on. Are there any specific moments or memories that always come back to you during this time of year?
For me, it's not so much a particular memory or moment. It's more so the feeling that I think has happened throughout my life many a times during the holiday season. Yeah. So I can't even really give you a specific moment. I know there's multiple moments. I remember one time I was, my mother surprised us with a trip back home to Connecticut the first year we had moved away and we were living in North Carolina. And at that time, global warming wasn't warming as much as it is today. So by the time Christmas came, it was snow outside, like in Connecticut. It was snowing almost 10 times out of 10. Every year on Christmas, there was snow somewhere, even if it wasn't snowing on Christmas Day, right? Moved to North Carolina. North Carolina snows. People think North Carolina does not snow, especially back then it was snowing, but it didn't happen until like late January, February, right? So we get to the airport and we knew we were going somewhere, but at that age, I had to be like in 6th grade, maybe 5th grade, 6th grade. One of them grades. So at that time, when your mom says something, or when my mother says something, when Michelle says something, you just, cool, we going somewhere? Cool, I'm happy we going somewhere. That's it. I ain't gonna ask no questions. Get to the airport, gotta leave, missed the flight. Crazy thing is, we were sitting there.
Wait.
We were sitting there, and they were calling for standbys. And so I don't know what miscommunication happened.
Right.
Because again, I was a kid at the time. But we came back the next day, flew home first class. Then when you get on the airplane, when the pilot does their little spiel, they say where you're going. We all looked at my mom, was like, yo, you really bringing us home for Christmas? This is crazy. You're the best mom ever, girl.
I'm
yes,
crying.
I love you.
Oh, that's actually cute.
Get back when we spend it with my godmother and my godbrothers and godsister. And now my godmother is like, she's gonna do it up to the fullest no matter what it is. Even if she know you don't believe in Santa Claus, you gonna act like you believe in Santa Claus because you're still
right.
Period. So at that point, I did not believe in Santa Claus. My sister copying me a little question, it's a little questionable. And my younger brother, I'm 9 years older than him, so he was a baby. He believed in whatever he believed in. We were sitting there, all laying in this small room, all the kids in this one room, and my godfather is walking around with like jingle bells in the living room. So I'm like, I know who that is. Like, that's not Santa Claus. Like, what are you talking about? There's presents under the tree when we went to sleep. You're not fooling me. There's presents under the tree when we went to sleep. There's gonna be presents when we wake up. Like, it is what it is. We get up though, and presents times 5. Don't know where they came from. Obviously, I know where they came from, but I really, truly, I couldn't fault them. Like, I couldn't tell you when they had, because the apartment was only but so big. So where was you hiding them, in the car? But so it's just that feeling of awe, that feeling of, wow, like my family really came together. They did this. Like they love me. It's that feeling of warmth around the holiday season is what I look for. And if somebody else isn't creating it, or if it's just not naturally there that year, I fight very hard to bring it to those around me, because I think that is a very special time. And I think if you are intentionally looking to miss out on that, you suck. Sorry.
That's it.
I feel like I definitely agree with the thought of it being a feeling and not just an event or like a certain situation that brings me back that Christmassy vibe. I will say no, because I don't know why I wanted to double back on how I found out that Santa Claus isn't real. I feel like that really hit me. Like, I was about to say,
I'm not going to tell you to let it go, but, process your feelings,
No, because of the fact that my mom told me Santa Claus would come through the door. There wouldn't be that many presents or presents under the tree. Well, before I went to sleep, I woke up, there was mad presents every year. Like, I believed in Santa Claus, like, fully. So one Christmas, I go downstairs and my aunt and my mom are wrapping gifts in the basement, and I see all these bags. I saw just one item. I saw one gift. It was a scooter. And I was like, oh my gosh, sorry. They were like, get out. And I closed the door, and a couple days later, they were wrapping early. So a couple days later on Christmas, I open it and it's the same scooter I saw. So it really just, that's what did it for me. But it's like, but why did you write Santa Claus on that one? I saw something. Like, why? And that was the closest thing. Why couldn't you just write from mom? Then I would have been like, oh, my mom got me this.
Weak.
But still from Santa, knowing dang well I saw presents. That was bad.
She said you ruined it. You could have just
I don't know why I wanted to double back on that.
It's okay. You're processing your emotions.
Yes. I feel better now.
I feel better now.
I feel like I don't really have like a moment that I could remember besides just like, it's not really nothing crazy. It's just like just being around, my siblings, my mom, my dad. Like, we don't even have to do anything special or leave the house or anything. Like, most times on Christmas Day, I'd rather just stay in the house. We open presents, bonding time, movie night, whatever the case may be. The simple things. I don't like nothing too crazy on Christmas Day, just like how it is on like actual Thanksgiving. Sometimes I like going to my family's house, but then there's sometimes where we just would rather just stay in the house and like just be around each other, not like having to be outside and stuff like that. So I guess it's just more so just being home with the family, really.
I love that. It's nothing better than having those moments to really genuinely just sit with your family and just enjoy each other's company. All of us are very family oriented, so I know that we, in the same ways, value that time. I think a moment for me that always comes back every year around this time is specifically moments with my grandmother, because as I said, with birthdays, Christmas was another one. Huge. We lived in Colonial Village. You don't got no walkway, ma'am. You do not have a walkway. Why do we have candy canes lining the
entryway? The entryway. That's it.
Why we were doing that, I don't know. But as a kid, it was lit. It didn't matter that I lived in Colonial Village. It was the fact that, I had candy canes lining my fake driveway because it was just a walkway. It was the sidewalk, really, if you really want.
Well, and there were steps leading up to the step, because it was a step leading.
Literally. But inside her house, it was the North Pole, honey, okay? The trees decorated to the T, the trains everywhere, just everything. And it was very Christ-centered. And my grandmother's house, always Christmas was. So I think those moments are the things that come back to me. And it also I don't want to say forces me, but it keeps me at a place of just relishing in the Christmas spirit. And I want to carry those traditions when I do go on to even have my own family, the family that I create. I want Christmas to be a shindig, like a big thing. We always, the four of us always talk about holidays that we want to split amongst the four of us and who's going to host what and this and that. But those are the things that I really do look forward to because of the little seeds that were planted by my grandmother during this season. Try not to get emotional, but love that lady, love her down. Big Barb, love you, girl.
Yeah, I can't wait for when it comes down, especially for Christmas, to really do the extra, because it's hard to do that in my household, being that my dad is like Muslim and stuff like that. So he doesn't really celebrate the holidays like that, like the way that me and my mom want to. So we can't really do as much. Like, it took us a few years just to even get a Christmas tree up. Like, he didn't even want a tree in the house at all. So just to get there, it was like, wow, like we finally got a tree now, all this other stuff. But I can't wait for that day to come where we have our little families and actually do our own selected holidays. I don't remember what holiday I said, but yeah.
She's like, whatever one it is, yeah, just remind me, basically. That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Exactly that.
I just know I said I'm not doing Thanksgiving because I'm not doing all that cooking. Unless it's going to be a joint effort, it can't happen. I'm sorry.
We should do
I
that.
I think we volunteered Deasia to do Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
I'm pretty sure that is what happened, actually. I think I'm second that.
Sure.
I remember that, actually.
So Amani's house is New Year's? I'm down for that.
Yes, I think that's exactly what we said.
No, Amani's was not New Year's. Mine was New Year's.
I thought yours...
Wait a minute.
Oh.
So I said Christmas, but then Tanaijah wanted Christmas for whatever reason.
Because she can't host Christmas and her birthday is like that.
That's why it does work perfectly.
But you don't
I don't care about that. I get everybody out and away, but I get it also. So like that's why I said New Year's. Yeah,
but it looks like I'm hosting Easter.
No, but this is literally the conversation we had last time. I promise you not.
I'll do the Easter egg
we can come travel.
For the kids.
It's for the kids.
We're going to do both, though. We're going to do for the kids edition and adult edition.
Yes, the adult version.
And that's why you hosting Easter, Bookie.
Right.
Because I need some money in my eggs.
I don't know if that was discussed
Maybe
before.
You should do Juneteenth.
You could do both.
Yeah,
that could be the adult day.
Slam, little razzle dazzle.
Juneteenth for the adults.
I think that, Amani, you should do Juneteenth, whichever one of them.
First of all, the
people
fact that you even
that we
got your
still
hand
celebrate.
She got her hand up. Like, hold on.
He was supposed to make a list.
Somebody has to do the 4th of July.
Right. Wait.
Okay,
Bear with me.
Go
Hold on. Okay. That's what I was saying. Whichever one of them people holidays we still celebrate. Because there's Labor Day, there's Memorial Day, there's Juneteenth, and then there's the 4th of July.
I'm just celebrating
Those
Black.
all sound like Amani to me.
Yeah.
So I just feel like...
That's because she's in Nightlight.
At
Maybe
least
3
all right. All right, I'm gonna do Easter and the 4th of July because I'm down and get mad fireworks and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
See, we told you it sound like Amani. Now who doing Juneteenth? Because we is all Black.
We definitely have to do Juneteenth. This could be a collaborative.
Oh, no,
effort.
I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll do it. You wanna know why? Because Mr. Big's not gonna give me a choice.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's a fact. So you might as well. All right, great. I'm so glad this is settled and it's recorded and we don't have to worry about not knowing when the time comes.
Right, and don't even try to switch it up because it was already
Remember
on
what
there.
you said you was gonna do.
Don't
We've
switch
got
it
it
up.
recorded now.
Starting
We
in
ain't gotta worry about it.
2025. That's the plan.
Right.
I'm gonna be
Wait,
like,
so
I said
what?
that.
Start in
2025.
2025. Yes,
But I don't have any
Juneteenth.
children to participate in the Easter egg hunts, and I
No,
think
we
need
can
a
start
little
with
more
Yes,
time.
you do.
We can start with the summer.
Yes,
They
you
ain't gonna
do.
be with
You have
me.
3. Yes, they will.
For the people that are confused about my biological children, okay? Because I'm looking like this got really serious. Like, she has 3 kids. Relax, calm down.
Like, whoa, when did that happen?
Right.
She does say
Right.
in another 10 years or when she's 40, as we heard.
Listen, that's what y'all heard. Is what I said 35 or nothing is what I said.
And then you said, so like in 10 years.
Yeah, because I'm 20. I'm 26 right now.
You know we round up, rounding is parts, baby.
That's true.
It's 9:34 p.m. It's basically 10 o'clock.
No.
And the reason everybody is laughing so hard is because we all do it.
No,
we all do it.
It's definitely true. Oh my goodness!
All right,
my cheeks really hurt.
Wait a minute, because
Juneteenth.
New Year's is tomorrow.
No, Juneteenth. You don't have to do New Year's. Juneteenth.
Okay, so we're starting 2025, starting Juneteenth.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
trying to say. Start Juneteenth. It's a good point. It's months away. It's summer. And the holidays, next 2025 holidays will be our first holidays week.
Yes, we're starting off with winter. Not a money being excited.
Not really. But yeah.
She's like, I guess, for sure.
But we are starting off with you.
No, we are. But like, again, as I said, that's not really like me for real.
Okay, well,
my other half.
It's her better half. Yeah, it's her better half.
Yeah. No, my other half. My other
I knew
half.
she was going to drag it when I said that. See, if you listening, I try to give you your props. And you know, sometimes we be fake beefing, so I try. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
But yes, all right, Juneteenth it is.
Okay, we're going to keep that on the books. We're going to keep that on the
and I'm
books.
going to hold you to the...
Okay, hold him to it too. Y'all got his number.
Will you let him know? Hey, actually, just let him know. Listen to episode 5. We have, we
have
signed him up for something.
Yeah, that you've already signed yourself up for. But now that it's been said, agreed upon, touched and agreed, in front of the masses, you have no choice.
Have no choice, but literally have no choice.
Period.
So
Love that.
I hope he's really excited. Like, I really actually hope he's really excited because it's going to be a time. I'm actually really excited about doing this in general. This is going to be a great time. Okay, we could talk about this forever. So I'm going to go ahead and I kind of wanted to end this episode a little bit different. I'm shifting gears here. I wanted to end this a little different. Now that at this point we have put out a couple episodes, we have been getting so much love, and I appreciate all of you out there for sharing, for commenting, for leaving reviews. For those of you that have, for those of you that have not, please keep listening. But while you're listening, go ahead, look below. There's a little button there. It says write a review, leave a comment, do all of them. Leave a 5-star review, all of that. We need that for us to continue to reach the people that need to be a part of the group chat. So thank you guys for all that you have been doing in terms of supporting us. And I wanted to read a message that I received. It was in regard to the podcast, obviously, and also a nice personal message that they wrote to me. But I want to share this. And it says, "Hey, love, I love the first podcast. I love your perception of the narrative of womanhood, and I feel like you have arrived. Always loved your old wise spirit." So one, I just want to say thank you. You know who you are that sent that message. I really do appreciate it. It feels nice to feel like other people see you in general, and just acknowledging growth, especially people who have known you for X amount of years. So I really do appreciate that. I also thank you so much for listening to the first episode. And I hope this person is still all the way here and listening to this episode today. And all of you, we just want to encourage you to interact with us. Whether it's writing us personally, whether it's writing our podcast Instagram page, our podcast Facebook page, whatever it is, get in contact with us. We want you guys to become a part of the group chat for real. Okay, we have great things in store and we need you guys to show some interest so we can start giving you some goodies, okay?
Yeah, what she said.
It's the hard head nod.
One thing about it, she'll never lie.
So I just want to say that I just wanted to say that. And is there any last words from anyone? Do you guys have anything you want to share? Say anything?
Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take the time to connect with family, friends, loved ones, and especially yourself. That's really it. Happy holidays, y'all. It's like the best time of the year.
Don't do anything too crazy. Stay safe. Be blessed. And we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Peace, guys.
Thanks for hanging with us on Group Chat Calling. Ready to make it official? Join the group and be a part of the convo every Wednesday. Hit that follow button so you never miss a call. Catch you next week.